In addition to their vital work of providing the necessities of life for refugees, the WPA has found work for thousands of farmers who have been deprived of a livelihood by the drought. These men are working on projects important to the afflicted areas, such as roads and fire lanes. To them, this work provides a means of carrying on in the face of the hardships inflicted by nature. Drought is a grave national problem, correcting it a mammoth undertaking. As a step in this direction, relief workers are engaged in the construction of many dams to conserve future rainfalls. Construction work on water conservation projects requires an immense number of skilled and unskilled workers, providing immediate employment for hundreds of those who would otherwise be on relief. Those who suffered because of the drought are now employed on projects designed for their own future benefit. Thus, the Works program answers the need of both the individual and the community. With drought comes the added peril of fire, an ever-present danger to lives and property in forest-covered regions. Fire is a constant menace to one of the nation's greatest assets, the great timberlands which are so important to industry and to the very life of our soil. When the hot sun through long rainless weeks has baked leaves and wood to the dryness of tinder, it requires only the spark of a cigarette or a flash of lightning to bring about devastation and ruin. Manpower is needed to fight the flames, to prevent the spread of fiery destruction. And again, the shock troops of disaster rally to the challenge, dropping their normal work of construction and improvement to respond to the emergency needs of the nation. Parks, playgrounds, and other recreation areas play an increasingly important part in the lives of our people. The construction, improvement, and maintenance of thousands of such centers under the Works program provides millions of people with healthful, pleasant surroundings for relaxation and play. In regions of congested population, the WPA has cooperated with national and state park agencies in the improvement of recreational areas easily accessible to those who live in large cities. Countless thousands of men, women, and children each year make use of the new facilities for play and relaxation. In the cities themselves, playgrounds have been opened in every conceivable location. Employment has been provided for thousands of skilled and unskilled workers engaged in the preparation and equipment of parks and playgrounds, where children who formerly were forced to play in the streets may find safe recreation. Many of these playgrounds are staffed by trained instructors drawn from the relief roads. During the oppressive heat of summer, swimming pools are a haven of refuge for young and old alike. Hundreds of such pools with well-equipped bathhouses have been constructed by WPA labor. The trained supervisors and instructors provided for these recreation centers have been removed from relief roads. A new idea in bringing happiness to underprivileged children is the Toy Lending Library, established as an experiment in an eastern city. A large supply of toys is kept on hand, and the youngsters are allowed to borrow one at a time. Hundreds of young children find their dreams brought to life in this novel enterprise. The conservation of human resources is one of the great objectives toward which the Works program has directed its efforts. The boys and girls of today are the citizens of tomorrow, and it is our responsibility to assist them in becoming good citizens. Underprivileged children and those formerly cared for in various institutions have been removed from unhealthy environments and given a chance to spend at least part of the year in the wholesome atmosphere of camp life. In these fine camps, an abundance of good food is provided, and medical attention and general supervision are ensured by staffs of trained WPA employees. National monuments and regions of historic importance, such as Fort Niagara, attract thousands of visitors from all parts of the country, and the pleasure which these visitors derive is enhanced by the improvements and maintenance provided by the Works program. Many frontier forts built during and before the Revolution have been restored to their original condition to commemorate the valor of the nation's pioneers. Parts of several Midwest states provided the background for Abraham Lincoln's early life. The WPA has constructed or restored several historic shrines to Lincoln's boyhood. Here are cabins representing the store in which he worked, his early home, the law office from which he borrowed books, and other reminders of the presence of this great American. In this picture, we have seen a few of the 120,000 projects that are embraced by the Works program. Each of these projects has been planned to meet a real need in the community which it serves. To take care of the unemployed, as well as to confer real and lasting benefits on the people of the United States, is the object of the WPA. Under this program, work pays America.